And welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of our Crusader Kings 3 Chronicle, where we're trying to reclaim Italia. And it is the 7th of March, 1223 AD. This is the way that the world looks right now. We are part of the Byzantine Empire, of course. So we kind of wrap around from Bavaria to Ruthenia, encircling the Black Sea. We now, apparently, I guess I can't say 100% because Wallachia is here. I'm not sure if you pronounce this like a V or a W. I just kind of have a hunch that these people say their W's like a V, and I don't really know what to base that off of. Again, I've seen lots of documentaries over the years, and sometimes I have things that are just sort of tucked away in the parts of my brain where it's almost just instinct. And my instinct says this is pronounced Wallachia. But I could definitely be wrong. But that seems to be the only part keeping us from being able to say that we have 100% of the Black Sea encircled as the Byzantines. Now, that's just kind of, a point of curiosity, because we know that we're trying to restore the Roman Empire borders, and we will eventually be breaking off from the Byzantine Empire and forming the Roman Empire proper. But that's not today, and it's perhaps not even in our people's minds at this point in time. Well, that's cool. Whenever you mouse over him, it highlights our land, including this place over here in Aquitaine. And over here, I forget what this area is. So anyway, scrolling in further, and we actually see it break it down into the various kingdoms, and we are the Kingdom of Sicily. We have the ability to also form the Kingdom of Sardinia, but the problem is that whenever we do that, we have two equal level kingdom titles, so that when we die and pass it on to our kids, one of the other kids will become the King of Sicily, and they'll be completely separated from us. However, if we look at our research, we are only a mere 7 months away from having the primogeniture technology. Now, we'll have to pass that law and see if our people accept it. But once we pass that law, we will pass everything on to our firstborn. And at that point in time, we will be able to hold two kingdom titles without any worries about them getting split up amongst our children, if I'm understanding this all correctly. And what that leads us to is we'll start getting within, I guess, shooting distance of being able to form and unify Italy. Now, I could have sworn, oh, here it is. You have to completely control Illyricum. Unify Italy. That might be a little bit different than, so technically, I mean, I've been saying we're trying to reclaim Italia. Well, I think Italia is just this area here, where these yellow lines go. But I've always had in my mind that it would be forming the empire of Italy, which would snake down and cover this area here. So we'll just have to see. We'll see what happens. I might close the chronicle at the formation of Italia, since I've kind of advertised it that way in the title for so long. And the next chronicle would be the taking over of Illyricum, and then the separation from the Byzantine Empire, which would also allow for some other thing. Like, you're hearing me think out loud right now. Unrelated to Crusader Kings 3, but directly related to how I've been doing this. Like, we've been using that CrusaderBlade mod. Well, CrusaderBlade requires a certain version of CK3 and a certain version of Bannerlord if I did not use CrusaderBlade in the next game and we instead played around with the CK3 battle mechanics and all the things that weigh in for that, it would simultaneously also allow me to update. I think I could probably update CK3 itself, because it would be a new chronicle, and we are getting to a point where that might be helpful. I could potentially, I haven't looked hard at this, but if I wanted to get that latest DLC for the Iberian Peninsula mostly, I could do that. And in addition, at a bare minimum, it allows me to upgrade Bannerlord to the 1.8.0 patch, which just recently happened and is an enormous upgrade. So we very well may go with that, but we'll see. So anyway, this says that we have to have the Kingdom of Italia. We have to completely control the region of Italia. Oh, this is for Unify Italy. The region of Italia. We have to completely control the region of Illyricum. But if you were to just go with the Kingdom of Italia, the Kingdom of Italia... Oh, you have the title Italia. So I need the Anointed Kingdom of Romagna, which currently belongs to the Pope. The Lord of the Crows, how do you get that title? That's awesome. That sounds like something you would name a Viking. We need to get the Kingdom of Italy, which is what we're going to be doing here pretty soon. And we need to hold at least 2 kingdoms. Right here, kingdom titles required 2. Well, I can already form the Kingdom of Sardinia. I would imagine I can form the Kingdom of Pisa if I wanted to. The Kingdom of Naples, I don't think I can form Kingdom of Genoa yet. Alright, so that was a lot more talking than I intended, but hopefully I kind of explained to you all the little varying factors that are at play right now. So let's go ahead and get started with this game. I think I told you at the end of last episode I would put you on pause and let the Patriarch complete his 2-year mission. Here he's got 2 years remaining on what was a 4-year mission to convert Orbitello into Orthodoxy. Orbitello's right here. And then I need him to start fabricating claims on all of the Kingdom of Italy. And that's who we're going to go after next. This guy doesn't even have any allies. He is Cisalpine. So, what does she have on her? Oh, she's scaly. Yeah, anyway, that's where we're aiming. Okay, so let's go ahead and employ that pause button, and I will see you guys momentarily. Alright guys, welcome back. Our steward just pledged allegiance to us, fealty. Our brother Marcus died just recently, died of old age. Okay, well, he was only 62, we're 75, so we could go at any time now, really. But more importantly, we had a bunch of construction finish. What's this task that finished? Roman finished, increased control, okay. Let's work on Lanciano. Okay, now our priest is 19 months out. But most importantly, we just finished that technology research. So we have the primogeniture ability now. Let me take a look at what I want us to focus on next. Noblesse oblige, ermine cloaks, monthly prestige. Development might be good. Normally I would say it is, but I don't know that we're up to that cap as it is. Late centralization. Negative 40% on men-at-arms maintenance. That seems pretty intense. Domain limit +1, vassal limit +5. Reduced mercenary hire cost. Plus 4 more men-at-arms regiments. I want to look at this. All right, now that's going to take us how long? We're at 63 of 100. Doggone it, where's the... Oh, there it is. About 4 years. All right, now if we open up Rome and we go to succession, I should be able to change to primogeniture. It'll cost me 500 prestige. Player heir opinion plus 20, eligible child opinion neg 5. Under primogeniture succession, your oldest child inherits all of your titles. It actually should be your oldest male child. Let's maybe make sure about this. Currently, my player heir is Princeps Valens III. He is not the oldest child. He's the second oldest, but he is the oldest and only male. If I change that law, okay, and that is because we have male preference right here. Designated heir. Oh wow, I didn't realize I had that ability. Well, that's nice. Well, it should be him. Oh, he's a twin. I don't see twin on these others, so... Unless it's her. There she is. Yeah. Fortunata is his twin. Is this really needed? It was cost me 1,000 prestige. I don't think I need that right now. Okay, well, what I do want to do is I want to form Sardinia. And I can have as many kingdom titles as I want without penalty. So this is de jure part of the anointed Kingdom of Romagna. Can I usurp it? Yes, I can. Okay. And the other thing we can do then is you can open this up and you can see that Valens III is the primary heir. Valens III. Valens III. So now if I go to Pisa, and I don't think I'm going to do anything here. There's the Duchy of Pisa, and it just falls under Kingdom of Italy, so I don't know what they would do with a Kingdom of Pisa. That doesn't make sense to me. But we have that. So now if we open up decisions and we go to, oh wow, found a new empire. You create a new empire. Every kingdom title you hold or completely control becomes de jure kingdoms of your new empire. Your level of fame is exalted among men. You have at least one of these. Your realm size is 120 or more. I'm currently at 48. Or you hold all of these. You hold 3 or more kingdoms, which I do. Your realm size is 80 or more, and I'm currently at 48. Okay, that's interesting. Dynasty of Many Crowns. We would have to be an independent ruler, and we have to have 10 people who... That's probably actually a pretty hard achievement to get. Strengthen bloodline. What's this? Gain strong blood. You have a trait from the physical specimens group. You at least have one of these: Genius, Beautiful, or Herculean. And you have 0 bad. So we're just missing these. So anytime one of our rulers that we play as meets all of these, we'll be able to strengthen our bloodline. So I want to pay attention to that. This is what I'm looking for. Unify Italy. I am exalted among men or above. I'm the next level is the living legend. So, okay. You have the title Italia. This is an empire title. So inside your realm, we now have the Despotate of Romagna and the Despotate of Sardinia. We still need to take the Kingdom of Italy. And I don't know if I would have to create these or not. I mean, I got both. There are no de jure counties. Okay. So I believe we might just need to grab this in order to form the title Italia. Now that's not going to achieve this right here. I don't think it will achieve the Empire of Italia either. It'll just be the title Italia, which is maybe a kingdom title. I don't know, but we're going to find out. Okay, I'm going to put you guys back on pause and let our priest run through the various tasks that he has remaining before him. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's 28 June 1224 AD, and a few things happened. Our spymaster died, so I've replaced him with Duke Rufinus here, and I'm currently working a sway scheme against him because he's at plus 37 only. So we're going to try and plus that up. Additionally, we gained Benevolent Intent, which actually adds 30% to our sway scheme power. So that should work out well for getting our spymaster on our new spymaster on our side. And we got called to war. Oh yeah, there was a count over here, somewhere over here. One of these counts we found out was a witch, so I imprisoned him. And it might be this guy. Yeah. So I threw him in jail, and he's only 25, so he'll be spending the rest of his days here, provided I don't accidentally ransom him. And then we got called to war. Now, as I was handling the imprisonment of the witch, I lost the little pop-up that called us to war. So what I have to do is I have to bring my ally up here, and you can see he's in this Osberger claim on the county of Eschenlohe. That's up here. So I guess this is Duke Fulco. This is our ally. He has 2,300 troops. And, oh gosh, I think it says I rejected him. And he's up against 4,700 troops between this guy and his ally. Let me see what his opinion is. Well, there's nothing there about rejected. Oh, that's interesting. If you look at the top, the cultural acceptance is at -7, but it's 50% less because I can speak his language. Interesting. Or we both can speak that language. It doesn't necessarily mean it's his language. Let's offer to join war, though. Because at this point in time, we're still waiting for... There's 11 months left for him to flip the county of Orbitello, and then he has fabrications to make. So we're going to keep our troops seasoned by entering into this war. We'll start moving north. Okay, all troops have been gathered. We are of the utmost quality. We have the 3 diamonds. Very professional army. We're now raising just over 19,000 troops. That has to do with the construction projects that I've been running, which, speaking of which, I need to get queued up again. All right, moving to class 4. Moving to class 6. Moving to class 5. No. Class 3 castle first. Moving to class 5. Orbitello is moving to class 6. Urbino, class 2 on the military camps. Livorno and Pisa is brand new. Let's see, and it's on plains if I recall correctly, so we're going to load it up with farms and fields and pastoral lands. That's the plan. Okay, so those are all building, and we still have 3,500 gold left. Troops are on the march. And even with every one of our troops raised, we're making 72 ducats a month. About 5,500 troops there. Oh, look, the papacy's all the way up here. We're in December of 1224. Oh, what's going on here? Valens, this cat has to go. She's holding Mittens up by the skin of her neck, eyes red and nose running. I cannot stand this anymore. I can barely breathe when she's around. Okay, so our wife is allergic to cats. Give it to Rafinus. I don't care. Give it to somebody. Get it out of the house. Oh, we actually have 19,322. Oh, our granddaughter got taken prisoner. I wonder if that's up here. Yeah, it must be. That's why we're allied to him, I bet. Well, you might regret that decision. Oh, gosh. This is our fault. She got sick from the cat. How can a heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It cannot be possible. Yet here I am, my heart beating on whilst yours has gone quiet. Oh, Elvira, my beloved, life will not be the same without you. That sucks, man. It makes me want to have that cat decision back. I mean, I would have picked the dog anyway, but we were in a position where I couldn't really take the stress. There was something about picking the dog that was going to cause additional stress. The Battle of Ravensburg ended in an astounding victory. I eagerly listened to the messenger as he reads the report from my commander, Tiberius, and then turned to the soldiers before me. My lord, we came upon the enemy banner while we were cleaning the battlefield. We thought it would be a shame to leave it behind. Perhaps you wish to keep it as a trophy? Yeah, I do. We're just going to let this play out. Okay. Let's go over here. A bunch of construction just finished. Our spy master is at plus 62 for us now. And that's it. Victory is ours. Okay, so let's return back down to Salerno and open up Courtier's prisoners. Where is that witch at? Was it him? Yes. Count Fabius is to be excluded from mass actions, and we will mass ransom after that. All right. Well, a lot of you other guys are just kind of stuck. All right, now for our ruler, we should look for a spouse to get the benefit of shared wisdom, basically. But I want that spouse to be beyond childbearing age. So we are 77 years old. We're looking for an older woman. Well, I don't see any options there. Up, 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 up. Come on. Sort by age. 45 is the oldest. Okay, do I have celibacy decisions? You have a trait from the Revelers group. Okay. Well, we do have primogeniture. I think I'm going to say no. At 77 years old, we're just simply going to go the rest of our years on our own. Which isn't very realistic. I mean, normally they would bring this king somebody young, too. And one of the reasons that I believe that I say it with such certainty is that if you go into the Bible and read about King David whenever he was old, so that's well before this era, when he got old and he was kind of shivering at night, he was getting very cold. They went and found him a young princess because his wife had passed away by then. Oh, actually, no, I think they had multiple wives, but they went and found him a young woman. And they married him to that girl, and her whole purpose was to just sleep next to him and warm his body up. You know, now you can read into that how many different ways that might happen, but the dude was ancient. You know, I think it was literally just to lie next to him. Actually, I don't think I benefit from this when it comes to stress. I do like to run them together, though. Well, I'm just going to host an exotic feast. We'll do that. which is weird because our wife just died. We're supposed to be in mourning. So I didn't really think about that. Do that. I really do think it sucks, though, that she died right after having an allergic reaction to the cat. Oh, we can sleep with somebody. Wait, isn't she somebody's wife? Yeah, we're not gonna do that. This dude's a lunatic, but still. Where are my troops at, man? It's a long trip. Speed time up. That is a long time for my troops. A long trip for my troops to make. Mittens died, so our guy's probably approaching really depressed. Everybody in his life is going the way of the buffalo. Okay. Pop this back down to level 3. Where are we at? Ah, he's done. Okay, good. Then you can begin fabricating on... We'll start with Modena. No, I already have Modena. I guess Parma is where we will start. And we'll just go up this way. Okay, I'm just kind of mapping out the general, so I know for myself what counties here need to be taken or fabricated on. All right, guys. 25 Jan 1226 AD. We're going to put you on pause. Oh man, no, it looks like my timer went out. I'm still going to put you on pause. I think I want to end this episode being in a position to declare war. So I'm going to pause you for right now, and I'll see you momentarily. All right, guys, I brought you back in order to show you that we are 80 years old. We can't possibly last much longer. Oh, we have a queen, Queen Alexandra, Vasilisa Alexandra. And we lost our really, really outstanding, high learning priest who was getting claims rapidly in exchange for a really terrible priest. So he's going to take 19 months to get Pavia. It might have taken me 24 months to get 3 claims, and this guy inherited something that was already partially done and is going to take 19 more months. I don't know if we could... Can we murder him? That would be bold. I mean, we do have... Let's see about that. Intrigue. Oh, I have a hook. Okay, use the hook. Oh, goodness, we have a guest that's in on it. There we go. Alright, we spent a bunch of money. This guy's a complete incompetent. can't afford to have them in there, so let's just keep you around and see how that goes, and then we'll probably go ahead and end the episode, and we'll have to pick up in the next episode, finishing up our claims, which I think are just here. Maybe here, but I think this is part of the Papal State, actually. Yeah, it is. So we have a total of 4 counties. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remaining to get claims on before attacking Italia. And unfortunately, if this guy passes away, I don't think these claims are going to pass to our son. So we might have to repeat this process, but it kind of is what it is, you know, just can't beat chronological time. Oh, I can feel it in my very bones. Death will come for me soon like an old friend. He is patiently waiting to receive me. I will be dead within a year. Well, darn. Okay. So it looks like we're probably going to... the last thing our guy's going to accomplish before going into the night is the murder of a bishop. I find that highly dubious. These dudes are more likely to go on a pilgrimage, you know, whenever they're at Heaven's Gate. Lose 23 stress. So, that's kind of funny. It not likely at all. But then, so I guess we'll take over as our son, Valens III, and we'll have to get claims on all these places. But hopefully he will have a better priest to accomplish that with. We got 2 queens fighting each other. Five months left. Let's bring this up to speed 4. %90 chance of convincing this guy. Oh. No, we don't need to. He's already at 100. We're actually wasting our time there. We need to be working on somebody else. How about this guy? This is the only duke that's not at a plus 100. Four months left. I don't know if we're going to live long enough to see this happen. Oh, promote culture in Benevento has been accomplished. Good, good, good. You can now move on to... Let's get Capua. That'll take him 9 years. Well, normally it takes 10 years, so I wonder what happened to reduce that. Maybe it's already... Maybe there's a certain progress that's already been made. Give him the spider. Yes. And nobody knows it was me. New patriarch. And he is a 10. Well, that's better. At least. Okay, so he is currently working on getting a claim. It'll take him 5 months to claim Pavia. Now, in all likelihood, our guy's going to pass away. So let's save that for the next episode, because that's got to be coming real soon. Real soon. It said we'd be dead within the year. So save game, save. There we go. I'm going to do a back-to-back recording here, so for me it's going to be seamless. But I want to say again, I am Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by this channel. I hope you like what you saw. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I will see you in the next episode where this story continues.